Hi, this is Jackie Murray with Ask a Tech Teacher. I'm your guide through these 32 lessons in the Structured Learning Technology curriculum. This is fourth grade, lesson 28, the third of 4 on slideshow creation, and then they'll present them to family, friends, whoever you decide should be there. So they're getting close to done, but before they start on slideshows, they're taking their speed quiz to finish up the year. This is the last of the year. It is graded, of course, as the second one was. Remind them of how to set themselves up for the best results and then test them. You can do it either in typingtest.com or by placing a page next to their desk, their computer, and having them type from that. And then they record their score at the bottom and save that or share it with you. Don't print it. They could print it if that's what you want, or save it and share it with you so you get them all showing up in your file folder on Google Classroom or your email box, whatever works well for you. 3 to 5 minutes. Remind them how to sit. If you're using student workbooks, they have these also. So they'll remember the right way to hold their hands, the right way to sit, all those things, so that they're as successful as possible. You want this as close to 25 words per minute, which is the goal for fourth grade, as possible. Okay, when they're done with that, as soon as they're done, they'll individually open up, or they can open up their slideshow program, but before they start working on their slides, they will continue with Google Earth presentations and do the evidence board if that's the week for that. Now I'll back up a minute. If they finish with their test and they're really fast about getting it all done, they could open their slideshow program and keep working on it individually based on what they've learned in the last 2 weeks. They won't do the new information, but maybe they want to catch up on something that was started last week. That's perfectly fine because you like that level of independence. And if they have the student workbooks, then they can go back here and say, yeah, I remember now. This is what I was working on last week, typing topics in and filling out that information and using my storyboard. Okay, so, and then they're going to do transitions and auto advance for the slides. Now, all of the slideshow programs don't have that. So if yours doesn't have an auto advance, then don't worry about it. Then you'll handle that when the students are presenting. And animation, which is where the title comes on and looks pretty cool. So all slideshow programs don't have that either. Actually, a lot of adults in business meetings don't use the fancy things because they're distracting, but kids like them, and it does show a level of competency, which is what you're looking for, that they're familiar with the tool, they're able to find different aspects of it and use them in their slideshow. So that's why it's nice for us. But if you don't have it, it's probably not a tool that they're going to worry too much about in the future. So they're going to do animations, transitions, and the auto advance today. You can do it in pieces, so give them 5 minutes to do transitions, 5 minutes to do auto advance, 5 minutes to do animation, and then they catch up in between. That works fine. It's not going to take them very long. Have them test their slideshow when they're done and test it with a neighbor. Have the neighbor test it for them, look at it and see if all the animations come in, all the transitions, those types of things. And then next week we move on to really the last pieces on it. Okay, guys. So a little fast, but it's they're going to be pretty familiar with this. They've done slideshows in 2nd and 3rd grade. So this is nothing new at all for them. They've done transitions, auto advances, and animations before. So expect them to know how to do these. That's why there's no new skills up here. Okay, have a great week. Let me know if I can help with anything, and I'll see you next weekend. Bye.